Yes. What's up, lovelies? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. I'm going to be doing another foundation review slash first impression. I'm super excited because I'm actually going to be reviewing the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. It just came out today in Ulta. I actually went there this morning and had to go pick it up. I was going to opt to order offline, but one, I didn't know what color I wanted, and then two, it was going to get here either the same day or after today. So I was like, well, I might as well just go in the store and pick the color anyways. They had testers there, but they didn't have all the testers there, so it was kind of hard. So I picked up golden and cinnamon. Just from the bottle color, I think that golden is going to be more my shade. So I'm super excited. We know I have oily skin and I love any opportunity to get new foundation that works for oily skin. So I'm going to be testing out a couple of things so that my foundation is Riri approved. I'm going to be testing to make sure that it's full coverage, which is what I like. That's just a personal preference. Long wearing, oily skin friendly. I want to make sure that it doesn't oxidize. I want to make sure that I can touch up with the foundation that I'm wearing, and then I want to see how transfer resistant it is. So this foundation is supposed to be a lightweight, waterproof, and super pigmented, full coverage foundation. 45 shades, and they promise that it's not going to transfer. A matte coverage, and it's supposed to be up to a 24-hour hold, which is kind of a lot, but I don't know, maybe you're out exploring the world for 24 hours and you need your foundation. It promises to control shine and mattify all day long. Good for normal, oily, combination, and sensitive skin. This foundation retailed for only $15, which is pretty affordable. Let's just hop on into it and see how it goes. I also went ahead and grabbed the new primer as well, the Can't Stop Won't Stop. It is a matte primer. Here is the bottle of the Can't Stop Won't Stop. So this primer is like it's a more of a clear primer. Let's see. Oh, it's definitely really, really thick consistency. So let's see. It's definitely super thick and it's really, really, really tacky. Like really tacky. Which is good for wearing foundation all day long. It's tacky, but it's kind of making my skin feel a little tight. I guess that could be a good thing, right? If my skin's tight, it might just look tighter. I don't know. Yeah, this primer feels very, like, it's tight, which I think is because it's matte. I would focus on patting it in versus like smoothing it out, because it's definitely not something to smooth, which is fine. Alrighty, so I'm gonna try the color Honey, and I'm gonna go ahead and pump this out and see if it, one pump. I think this color would end up working out for me. Let's just go do that one pump on, well, wait, I need to color correct first. So I accidentally color corrected on a couple of spots, which I probably shouldn't have, because I want to test the actual full coverage, but my skin's been giving me some difficulties, as you can see, so we'll see if it covers all that. All this. So let's see. Wow, that is super matte. So it's very matte, as it said that it was going to be. I do have a little bit of my dot still poking out right here. I'm not sure how visible that is on camera, but all my redness did get covered, so that's a pretty good layer, and this color actually doesn't look bad at all on me. So this is one pump on this side, and this is the other side, which I think is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. So I'm gonna do the one pump on the other side, and because I like drama, I'm gonna end up doing probably 2 layers. So it does dry matte, so this probably isn't foundation you just kind of sit on. You want to go and blend pretty fast. I honestly think that with one pump, this is some beautiful coverage. Like, but because on my, you know, normal days or whatever, I like to do more glam, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt a second layer. So let's do one pump for one side. And let's see how buildable it is. And if it's able to be blended. Because I don't want it to get too cakey or weird. I kind of did like one extra layer on my forehead and then one extra layer here. And this is 2-layer side, 1 layer. I can definitely tell a difference. And I like it. I like it. I like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this second layer to match. I love this coverage. This is fullcoverage.com, which is, it check marks on being full coverage, which is what I love. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and kind of see if everything else is gonna be blendable with it. And I will be right back. I want to come back and let you guys know that I use my tape shape to conceal and that I didn't have any problems blending it at all. It actually blended pretty well and I think it looks pretty good with the foundation. I'm really liking this coverage, and then I love my tape shape because it always like just makes me feel extra, and I just feel so extra right now. I'm just like so excited to see my finished look. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I finished the rest of my face and everything seemed to blend pretty well. I was able to contour and highlight, and I'm pleased, very, very pleased. I actually didn't put any powder on. I did set a bake a little bit, but I didn't put any powder on because it's so matte. I don't need any powder. I hope it doesn't oxidize because this color is almost like perfect for me, and I'm probably gonna be wearing this more often. Hey lovelies, so I wanted to do a really quick check-in. To be honest, I have not done much today so far. In the house, I cleaned up a little bit. I took my dogs walking for a bit. I was supposed to go run my errands, but I haven't done that yet. I probably won't end up doing that tonight. It's like 8 o'clock. I did take a nap. I just wanted to check in with you guys and show you what my face has been doing. I haven't touched up with any powder. I haven't even like patted the back of my face, so it's just crazy. My eyelash messed up, or my contact, and I had to take my contact out and put it back in. And then I got water on my chin and I grabbed a towel and I like patted my face. And surprisingly, no foundation came out on the towel, and it was a white towel. So that's a good thing. 2 hours ago, it's 8:20 now. Been wearing this foundation since like 1 o'clock. So that was like a 5-hour wear and it didn't have any transfer. So that's a good thing. But let me just get in real close, real quick. Forehead's doing really good. Then these are my, like my T-zone is usually where I get the most oiliest right here, and it's got a little shine going on. Yeah, so I'm actually very, very pleased so far. I feel like hopefully, and fingers crossed that this is good for touch-up, because so far I've got full coverage, I've got no transfer, I've got long wear. It seems to be pretty oily friendly, even though I have been low activity today. But I'm probably gonna wear this a couple more hours. I'm about to start a video or a movie, and then I'm about to cook dinner, kind of late. But I'll be back in a couple hours and I'm gonna do my final review. So I'll be back. Hello lovelies, so I'm back for my final check-in. It is now 11 o'clock. The check-in I did a little bit ago was at 8-ish. I have the foundation on now for about 10 hours. I'm not gonna be able to do any longer. I'm just in the bed watching TV with Bae. I'm about to take my makeup off. But look at my face. It honestly looks bomb. Let me grab my lipstick real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my final test. So I'm gonna attempt to touch this makeup up. But first, let's look closely into what is occurring. So I probably have the most oil right here next to my nose. Oops. On my nose. Please disregard this black right here, my mascara. I was scratching my eye, my mascara just went everywhere. it's more of like a end of the day, like a dewy. Like I purposely wanted some type of dewy finish, which I don't like, but at the same time, this is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and touch up with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Y'all, this is about to be my favorite foundation. Like, so I didn't even put powder to begin with when I first put this foundation on. So being able to touch up with it is like putting on powder with it for the first time. And it looks great. Like, I have no like major cake at all. I don't even think I have a complaint. I'm gonna go down my list again. Okay, so one of the things I was checking for was full coverage, which this foundation does do. It's definitely buildable. It does dry matte, but it's definitely full coverage, which is a perfect 10 out of 10 for me. I think it did an amazing job at covering everything, and then it blended pretty well with all my other products, so I am pleased. Along where I've been wearing this for 10 hours and the foundation didn't like do any weird smearing. I didn't have that much oil seeping through, which also is kind of combined with the oil friendly, which is my number 3. I barely had any oil seeping through, as y'all saw. I didn't do that much today. Nonetheless, sometimes I can wear foundations and be in the house all day and I'm still like gleaming everywhere through my foundation. It's like time to come off because I just get so oily, and this didn't do that for me. It didn't oxidize at all. It's basically the same color that it was when I first put it on, which I really like this color. We obviously can see that it was able to be touched up. Like I said, because I didn't put powder on, touching up makes it as if like I'm putting powder on for the first time, making it feel almost brand new. Like I look like I've just finished doing my face. So overall, out of all the categories that I double checked for my foundation routine, I think this foundation did pretty well. This foundation is a 10 out of 10 Riri Approved. I definitely will be needing to stock up on this and recommending you guys to actually purchase it. It's 15 bucks. So if you don't, want to spend 40 bucks, 30 bucks on a full foundation, I would definitely recommend going and getting this Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. So I definitely recommend this foundation. If you are considering it, I would do it. The only hard part is probably trying to find your match for it, since they don't have like they only have like pictures of people. Well, sometimes it's hard to gauge. So I would recommend going in the store and kind of swatching the testers, just find your best color. Let me know if you are planning to get your hands on this foundation, or if you already tried it, what your thoughts are. Did it work out for you or your oily skin? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you guys next week.